Yo,
Yo, yo, yo, yo.
you here with High Awakening. I'm your host with the most, Kalen Sims. I'm here with my brother from another.
Why I'm the realest. What it do? What it do?
Hey man, we just want to come here, and we try new avenues, new things. We're gonna be authentic and real. I just want to catch all up on, a little backstory of how it all happened, and then we'll move forward on how it's gonna go. But I've been knowing YM for years. We go way back. When I started the journey of being a videographer, photographer, um, I I had a incident where I was looking for work, so I'm looking to practice. Um, I told bros, "Hey man, link me with your brother. Let me make a video for him." And I'm trying to get my work out there. Bro was more than eager to help out. He helped me out, set that up, and then also I was telling him like, I'm gonna get a drone. I'm looking into getting a drone, and bro actually paid me to do his brother joint, you know what I'm saying? So he paid me 25 bucks, but he also gave me another 50. So in total he sent me $75. And bro was like, I believe in you, bro. Make sure you get your drone. And you know what I'm saying? We're gonna make my brother joint tight, you know what I mean? And we came up with the concept instantly. And from that moment, you know what I'm saying, I knew that, bro was a real one. And, he invested in me even before I had it really invested it. I just really barely bought a camera, but I ain't know what I was doing. So from that to this, got with bro, I thought about who I would want to work with, and coming and bringing different information and, tapping into the things that we got going on ourselves. I thought he would be a great person to link with and, co-host this thing we're going to call High Awakenings, you know what I'm saying? We'll get into that later. But yeah, that's enough of that. I just want to introduce my brother, you know.
Yeah, that's funny, man, that you actually said that. Cause I remember we was at my house. It's so funny because my little brother, he a rapper, and I'm like, yeah, man, I wanna pay him up for like 5 videos. You like
Yeah.
$25? So, so I'm like, yeah, man, we go. I'm gonna pay up for like 5 videos. He'll go $100. So they had shot the video, and just because it was his first time starting out, it wasn't the best.
Absolutely.
So little bro was just like, man, I want better quality. Woo, woo, woo. I'm like, man, he just starting out, so you just got to give him time. So I guess no more videos occurred. So I just said, go ahead and invest the rest and what you need it for. I just always believed in the vision. It just always made sense to me, and that's pretty much what it's about. Is just always believing in somebody before you even see it. So that's just where I
That's
was
love.
with it. Feel me?
Yeah. So that's the backstory on how we got here today. But today we're going to talk about a lot of things. We're going to talk about health. We're going to talk about, bro himself is going to bring different perspectives on the law of the land, the law of the sea.
Absolutely.
Um,
UCC codes, just pretty much just a lot of things we need to know as individuals. I would say, because um, like everything else, you only know what you're taught. So I feel like we all been misled from jump, and we do need to relearn ourselves, and we're gonna be putting out a lot of valuable information for sure.
yeah. So, and myself, I'm going to bring various topics. We're going to have herbs of the day. We're going to talk about the natural healing of the body. We're
Mm,
going to talk about healing in itself. We're going to also talk about, a lot of love,
mm.
how to love oneself, how to, tap into the love for yourself, and for others. And we're just gonna make sure we keep the people, what I'm saying, and understanding that the union of this was out of love, so this is gonna be based upon love, the unification of two brothers, bringing different information, and yeah.
And it's pretty much our first time doing this, but I mean, we believe in ourselves, so within time, it's gonna get better. You will receive a lot of information, as my brother stated, for sure. And them natural herbs and curing and healing is definitely real. So our people really need to know that. You know what I mean? It's a lot of bad things going on in the world, And like always, we only know what they show us. So they ain't really been showing us much on that local news. You know what I mean? So we like CNN around here. You feel me? We
Yeah,
bringing some valuable information, things you should know and things you need to know. You know, and also just about survival. Period. You know what I mean? Because times has changed, and we living in a new day and age, and we need to learn survival tactics and all of that above. You know what I mean?
definitely,
For
definitely,
sure.
definitely. And we will have different ways, to support, you know, and so we'll have those up soon. Definitely gonna put it all together and make it real official. But today is just is a semi pilot, and I just wanna ask my brother, a question, about the movie. So I want to talk about that, what I'm saying, for a little bit, bro. First of all, anniversary to King. We shot that last year I shot that last year with a group of young brothers. It was a great thing that came from it. Today's the anniversary that we had dropped the trailer on that, so you can catch that, on YouTube at Rope and Real Productions.
What's
You know,
that? 2 years in?
that's no, that was last year.
Or last year?
Last year,
A
yeah.
year in?
So the first year,
Congratulations on
I
that.
appreciate that. The first year was I was experimenting, bro. So like I said, I got with Lil Bro. Shout out to Nova. You know what I'm saying? Nova. A lot
Nova
of people
Nova.
don't know I shot a video for Nova. And
Happy birthday, Nova.
oh yeah, happy birthday, my brother. Yeah,
Bro,
blessings to
birthday
you.
was just his birthday is actually today. We celebrated it yesterday at the
Okay.
Daylight
Oh,
Pool.
today is oh, happy birthday,
Yeah,
my brother.
so
Love.
shout out to Nova, man.
Yeah, another year, you know what I'm saying, that getting better. So
Hmm.
blessings to him
Yes,
and his
sir.
family. But yeah, Nova, I shot a video. So when it all came back from the party, with our family, and he came up to me. I had the camera. I'm out there. I'm feeling good. I got the lights on. You know what I'm saying? He like, bro, you can shoot a video with that. I'm like, yeah, I can shoot a video, bro. Let's shoot it. You know what I mean? We
Right.
end up shooting it. Um, Shout out to my brother. He did pay me for that. It was love. You know what I'm saying? And bro, it was trash. It was terrible. It was terrible, bro. It was
Bad
terrible.
quality,
Bro,
no
I ain't know what
sound.
I was doing. I ain't know what I was doing. I
Lips
was
wasn't
out,
matching the words.
bro.
But that's how you
and
start, though, man. You got to start from somewhere, you
and
know?
listen, I'll tell you one thing that I admire about him is he never broke my spirit.
Hmm.
I asked
Love,
bro, I'm
man.
like, bro, did you like it? He like, it was cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not in a like he didn't like he made me believe you know what I'm saying? Over time, I realized, you know what I'm saying, bro, he didn't approve, but he didn't break it. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
didn't he didn't down me, and he could have.
And sometimes we need that as
Yeah,
individuals, to
yeah, that
keep
was
going,
that was
because
a
that
pinnacle.
could have been your motivation to keep going by
Yeah,
by him not breaking you. You know what
yeah,
I mean? And just telling you like, okay, bro, it was cool. And then you in your mind like, well, okay, I can do better. You know
right,
what I mean? I'm
right,
just starting off. I know
right,
I can do better. You know
right.
what I mean? So yeah, that's dope.
It was love, and so it was like, that was just a pivotal moment for me, you know what I'm saying, in transition. But I just want to say, shout out to that. Yeah, but back to King, man. We shot that um last year, dropped it. Today was the first day we dropped the trailer to that.
Dope, dope.
Last year today. So, you know what I'm saying? I just want to say go see that if you haven't seen it. Also, we got something new. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk about the other, we working on a film web series, excuse me, with my brother here. He's the
Yes,
main
sir.
character. He's the crime boss, you know,
Kingpin.
and it's called Blinded by the Lights. You know what I'm saying? It's on YouTube right now as well on Rope and Roll Productions. So make sure you go tap in. Um,
Nice
and
short
and
film.
and I want to ask you, bro, what did you think prior to coming in, before you came in, when I told you, when I gave you the concept, you know what I'm saying? You was like, definitely, you was like, I'm with it, let's do it. But what did you think in your mind, like how it was gonna be as far as the process of the filming?
Um, okay, coming in honestly because of the other film we did before with B Mace. Shout out to B Mace as
Okay,
well,
yeah, that's right.
because I did a short
That's
film
right.
with
I
them as
forgot
well
about
with
that.
B
I
Mace
forgot
that he
about that.
wrote.
Yeah, that was fire.
I just kind of knew that you had it together, like
Okay.
like it would be better. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
Because I seen the progress as far as like with the graduation
yeah,
videos, just anything.
yeah,
The
no doubt.
pictures you've been taking, just
Right.
the quality itself is just you're doing so much better. I kind of already knew that it was just going to be what it needed to be, and it was just that I got there, I got right in the acting position. It was smooth. You
Yeah.
had the camera. It wasn't no long breaks. It was everything I expected is what
Okay.
it was. You know
Well,
what I mean?
yeah.
Like it wasn't nothing less
I
of.
forgot about the Blake joint.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you know what I
forgot.
mean?
Yeah.
So I was comfortable already, and I trust you, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And,
Love.
and plus, outside of what you be having written, you always like, bro, do your thing. You know what I mean? Like do your thing, bro. You
Yeah.
you from Vegas, like you
Yeah.
always make me feel good about what I do. So
Love.
it just go hand for hand, and
Okay.
I felt real comfortable with that.
Love. Yeah, man. So it was a good process. Me personally, I rated like a C plus,
Hmm.
for myself. I
It's
felt like
okay
I
though.
tried to do too much as far as
Because
art.
you can do more and you just want to put it all in one, but it just
It
like with
don't as
everything.
it has to be a team, bro. I
Yeah.
have to on the next episode, Shad is directing.
Okay.
I'm doing sound.
You want
I'm doing messing with the equipment. You know what I'm saying? That's enough.
right,
It's a
right.
lot of equipment to adjust to, making sure the sound come out right. And I trust in him just because throughout the process and then even after the process, just talking to him about it, he had so many key things that I missed. You feel me?
Okay.
And when he broke it down to me, he was just like, bro, we should have did this like this. And as I'm on the phone with him, I'm like, damn, that's so right. Damn, that's so right. And then I got off the phone with him and I just was meditating and I'm thinking about our conversation and
Right.
I'm thinking to myself, like, how do I get better? I get better by trusting people,
Right,
right? I
right.
gotta trust people. That was the whole thing before.
Absolutely.
I was trying to do too much because I didn't trust nobody.
Right.
I knew I had put the work in, but it was nobody that I trusted or that I had been working with for a while that I felt like I could trust. So
Facts.
for me, it was like, all right, who do I trust in this shit? I don't know who I trust. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I could do it by myself. I lied to myself because that's a lie. You can't do it by
We do
yourself.
that all the
You
time.
feel me? I lied to myself and I seen it in the first episode. You feel me? When I wasn't as happy as I thought I was gonna be about it. You feel
Hmm.
me? I thought it should have been better. I had all the tools, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't fix the car right. You feel me? It turned on, but it didn't get us down the street. You
Okay.
feel me?
I get you.
So it was cool in that aspect. I love the fact that I set a date, got it done in a timely manner. So I know, like, on the production side, I can help produce it. I can help, create it. Cause all the stories I'm creating, I'm creating the stories, but I don't gotta direct it.
Right.
I'm a let somebody else. And I wrote the script. I like you said the last one we really did like some improv shit.
Freestyle. Yeah, we was
I was
doing a
like,
lot
bro,
of freestyle
like,
on the
you feel me?
acting.
And I realized, like, that was thing Shaw was saying. We only had one good take because we was freestyling so much. And
Absolutely.
so we
Yeah.
only had that shot to go with at the end. So that's why I was like, this next one, I got a shot list. You feel me?
And
I
that's what
wrote
I
the
was telling
script.
you too,
Yeah.
like being the main actor, or just like, bro, write something. Like,
Right.
what is you doing? I can't always come in here and just be
Right.
freestyling
Right.
these what we trying to do, because like you said, 1 minute is good and then the next minute you forget what you said. So that goes hand for hand, like I feel like if you do take a couple steps back and make sure we have scripts and we know what we coming into as far as like scripted, written down, and
Right.
I'm gonna say this so I can put more emphasis to acting. You get
Right.
what I mean?
Exactly.
That bring out the better actor in me by having a script. But I mean, overall, I still feel like everything we've done, it's always been like some Tubi movie type.
Yeah.
It's Tubi material.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's
Yeah.
not Cinemax or none of that, but
Right.
it's definitely Tubi material, and
Right.
it's not bad than from other things I've seen. You know
And
what I mean?
for the time being, honestly, I've been hitting the mark because that's all I've been wanting. I
Right.
ain't been
Yeah.
trying to get the overly, you know what I
Right.
mean? I just been wanting some Master P. That's what I was been looking for
Absolutely.
so
I
I
got the
felt like
hookup.
that was the motivation, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I always felt like, okay, I hit the mark on that just personally, but as I grow, I'm realizing I have to trust people. I have to write a script for you, like you said, and trust in that you deliver it, right?
Right.
I have to create a story with my brother Shad and let him direct it and make it visual, right?
Absolutely.
And I have to trust that, you know what I mean, and live with that, and I'm okay with that. Just from what Shad was telling me, he made me believe in him. I'm like, well, shit. As I thought about it, I'm like, damn, you know what? He got it. Like, I called him back like the next day, like, bro, look. this is what we gonna do. You run the show. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I ain't gonna have nothing to say unless you ask me.
You have to process it.
You know what I'm saying? I'ma hold it down on the side of the equipment. I'ma hold it down. I'ma help create the story. I'm gonna
Right.
make sure sound is on point. I'm gonna focus on that, and then of course I'm gonna be doing the editing. So I'm like, that's enough. I'm gonna do that. You make the story, and like what he said, well, if I'm gonna make the story, I gotta edit with you, like,
Right.
cause we gotta look
Absolutely.
at the clips, and I'm like,
Together.
shit, I'm down with that. That make it easier for me not to have to make all the decisions.
Facts.
Niggas don't know how
Right.
hard that shit is when they gotta make all the
Facts.
decisions. Shit, help me out. Let me, you know what I mean? Give me a
Absolutely.
break on my mental capacity for the day. You know what I'm saying? Shit. So it was just like it was a good thing. You know, we gonna start shooting episode 2. You know what I'm saying? After
Yeah.
the holidays, you know what I'm saying? That's coming soon.
I'm looking forward to that too. Absolutely. I just got back to working too, so we're gonna have to definitely shoot around my schedule.
We gonna do that.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
we
But
gonna do that.
most definitely, man. Overall, it's gonna be a good film, good show series. Whichever way we're going with it. We got some good actors.
Yeah.
Um, the production team is it's amazing. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And it's starting to grow too.
Yeah, it is.
I've noticed that it's starting to grow. It went from 2-3 people to 5-6 people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
And,
coming along, bro. People.
it's
Yeah.
people. More people is trusting the process of
Yeah.
believing in it. They
Yeah.
see it. They see the vision, man.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
and it's there, man. I like it.
Yeah, it's coming, man. So y'all look out for that. We coming with that. Also, bro, let them know about where to get the the flavors. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Got the merch. The flavor. You can get the flavor shirts, short sets. You can follow me at YM the Realist on Instagram. Also, you can follow me at Snap at YM400 or your Facebook platform, Perion Johnson. I'm pretty sure you'd have seen a post or some shared, liked, something in that nature. But yeah, definitely. You can hit me up on the inbox, whatever I get back within a nice period of time, and we can definitely make that happen. The next show, I definitely want to have more pictures of the merch and logos and a little bit more to just show you guys what we pretty much bring in, and it all makes sense from there.
Yeah, we'll know. We'll have it. We'll have it dialed in. I got a few ideas I want to throw, but yeah, today was like I said was our pilot / practice run.
Yes, yes.
I mean, shit, if it come out good enough, shit, we gonna put it out as episode 1 and
Absolutely.
make it do what it do. So, I just want to say, you can reach me on Instagram at the Rope King 702. You can also tap in on Facebook at Kaylin Sims. You know what I'm saying? And I'll have a portfolio real soon. It's actually up if you want to go check it out. It's www.ropeandreelproductions.myportfolio.com. It's live right now. I ain't announced it because I was gonna roll it, but we rolling. Shit, you know what I'm saying?
And on that YM the Realist, REALEST, REALEST, YM the Realist. Tap in, y'all. It's going up for sure.
Yeah, so those are the handles. I just want to put myself out there. I do videography and photography. Also, I want to tell y'all tap into the Bombshells. I'm working with them. Great group in the community. Great organization. Kim Gianna Jeffries, you know what I'm saying, heads the organization. Great sister. And y'all tap in on Monday. She got her first episode of the Bombshells. She's definitely looking for sponsorship, and she's looking to grow the organization as well. So all my young girls out there that's athletic, that's into gymnastics of such, it's dance mixed with gymnastics. So
Oh yeah.
it's competitive cheer is what the professional term
Man, I
is.
might have to look into that, man.
Professional cheer, is they go to Florida. That's the ones that go to Florida. Bring it.
Bring it back.
What's the movie with the cheerleading girls?
Bring it on.
Bring it
again.
on.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. So
Bring it
it's
on.
same thing. She got, and we recently just did something that Pearson.
Okay.
The girls had their first. I wouldn't call it I would say performance. The first performance.
My little 8-year-old, man. She loves gymnastics.
They
she
be
love flipping around and all that. So
man, they getting
that'll be
down.
good.
It's a beautiful thing. They getting down. So
Absolutely.
tap into that. I'm not sure if she got the Bombshells YouTube up yet, But it will. She got it on Facebook. She got it on Instagram. Y'all tap in. It's gonna be out Monday.
Bombshell.
Yeah,
Bombshell.
Diversity Bombshells is
Okay.
the correct, name for it. Diversity Bombshells. So y'all look out for that. It's coming soon. Um, yeah, man. And I just want to say,
What you want to say,
we
man?
live in a time where a lot of times people feel as though, they don't get the love they receive, you
Mhm.
know what I'm saying, from others. But I just wanted to say, in life, you have to learn to love yourself because nobody is ever going to love you the way that you will.
Hmm.
You got to learn to give yourself gifts. You got to learn to stay disciplined on yourself.
Gotta learn to go eat by yourself.
You got to learn to
All of that.
live with your own thoughts, and you got to learn to grow with yourself, right?
Hmm.
And it's really a journey of learning yourself. And once you go through that journey of learning oneself, at that particular time, you will start to experience what love is, because only you gonna love you the way that you're supposed to be loved.
That's deep,
It's
my
not
brother.
it's not a person on this planet that can love you the way that you're supposed to be loved. So I did want to say that, like I said, this is based upon love. So, a lot of times in our community, we don't experience love,
Hmm.
you know.
We was robbed from it, man. I
Yeah,
feel like we was robbed from it.
yeah, as young men in the community growing up, we didn't experience too much love. A lot of the times, it was the opposite. Even from your friends, it's because we wasn't taught to love. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So I just
It's
want to
always
say,
about survival.
yeah,
It seemed like it's just about survival. Like you get thrown out there to the wolves, and you just got to pretty much learn how to survive at that point. It was like the only love that you got was kind of from like who you actually grew up around, like your homies. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like it wasn't even your immediate family. It was just your outside family that showed you more love than your inner family. So that is true. I can totally agree with that. And it's definitely a self thing, and I feel like as well. I would like to add, once you start learning to live for the now moment, then you can structure everything around you. You know what I mean? Like you can really control your happiness, your enlightenment, whatever it is you want to control for yourself. You can really do that. And you have to learn to live for the now moment. And that's what it's about.
I agree.
You know,
I agree.
positive energy always, man.
Yeah, I agree. You know what I'm saying?
Positive energy.
Speaking on just living in the moment, I got a testament to that, bro, because I just recently went to Detroit. I did my nephew wedding.
I seen that. I seen that.
Beautiful,
Dope.
man, to go
Yeah.
see my family. That's my father's side of the family.
And you was
That's-
out there with your camera and
yeah.
your
Oh,
video.
he
You was
booked
doing your
me.
thing.
He
That's
booked
what I'm
me.
saying.
My nephew
See?
booked me. That was the sweetest. I made a video. I make so much content. I never post like a lot of the stuff
But
that
a
I
lot of
probably
people
should.
paying attention, man. We see
But
it, man. Post that.
I said I was a lot of times I don't post it because I'm smoking. Because I be trying to keep my image
You get
right
high and you
so
forget.
that I
You
can
get high, you forget.
No, I record it on my phone so I never forget it, but it's just I don't post it.
Oh, because
right?
you be smoking while
Because
recording.
while recording it, you feel me? It'd be like little messages for myself, right? And
Yeah.
it was it was a sweet moment because my nephew came out here on vacation, and that's where we linked. That's my brother's son. And my brother come out here all the time.
Right.
And, from that point on, me and my nephew had a good relationship. We always kept in contact. He was making merch at one time. We was
Okay.
conversing through that, and we always, kept close after he left.
Right.
We always kept in contact. And he booked me, for his wedding. You know what I'm saying? And it was a sweet moment because it was like I only been to Detroit once when my father died.
Okay.
You feel me? So that was the
So,
only
yeah,
time
okay.
this was
You was
a
going
time
back
on
to,
some
like,
love
yeah.
though, right? I get to capture love, and then
Okay.
I get to also see, my brother's mother who my daddy loved, you know what I'm saying? And obviously had a baby, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And had
him.
my brother, right?
Right.
So I get to see a part of my pops and what he was. This was before he came out here from playing basketball at UNLV when Tarkanian was the man.
Okay.
He was in Detroit. He was the number one in the state, and they drafted him. But Tarkanian got caught up with the scandal,
Right.
and his career never materialized. Right.
Okay. Got you.
So that's how he got to Las Vegas. But prior to that, Detroit was where he was from. That's his home. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I was able to go back, taste that, smell that. And then I got to see, you know, one of his first love. You know what I'm saying? And
That's
see her
crazy.
and meet her and just see, you know, where he come from. A lot of people, they didn't know who I was, you know what I'm saying? So we did have some flack, you know what I'm saying? But that was just a part of the process because once they knew who I was, it was
Facts.
apologies, it was love, it was I
Yeah.
ain't knows, you know what I'm saying? But it was love because I got to see a part of who I am, you know what I mean, for the first time. And my wife got to see it too. That's a part of me I never really seen. Like I said, when I was 21 when I went out there,
Okay.
and I was mad. I ain't want to go.
Right.
My auntie forced me to go.
All you
feel
knew was
me?
Las Vegas.
Yeah, I was like, "Nigga, I don't want to go to that nigga funeral. For what? You feel me? And it's crazy
Right.
because I think about it now. Me and my brother joked about it when we went to go get something to eat after the funeral. He's like, nigga, you cried, huh? Because we didn't know the nigga.
Right.
You feel me? So he was like, you crying? I was like, nigga, I seen you about to cry. I ain't crying, nigga. You feel me? Like, and it's
Right.
fucked up, but now we older and we appreciate that shit. Like, I was like, yo, like, we didn't know the man, but we wish we did.
Facts.
You feel me? We wish we did. And it was just sweet because I got to go eat with my brother now. I haven't eaten pork or beef in over almost 6 years.
Oh man, that's a blessing.
Right?
6
So
years.
my wife wanted a coney dog. But she wanted the real deal. Like she didn't want that.
She
that
wanted the
fast
real
food
beef.
bullshit, right?
She wanted.
She wanted the real deal. So I'm telling my brother, she like just get the address from him and we'll go. You feel me? And so I'm telling my brother we at the wedding. He drinking. Now that's one thing that I noticed about. I would say that's like East Coast Southern type shit, right?
That alcohol.
When they was drinking, bro, they was dancing, bro. They was embracing each other. It was love. Not nobody acted up. They, you know, they had the one
traditional.
uncle.
Yeah,
They had the
man.
one
Yeah,
uncle. They
I'm
like,
sure.
you buzzing off the beers already, uncle. You know what I'm saying? But other than that,
Just everybody having a good time.
it was no aggression.
Facts.
I
Just
sat back. I'm
love,
like, because
man.
you know, we used to the liquor after so long.
Hey, it's time to go. Somebody about to start tripping.
Somebody gonna say the wrong thing. I've been waiting to see
Auntie
your
or somebody.
motherfucking ass. You feel me?
Absolutely.
So I'm not gonna say I expected that, but that's the norm.
Facts.
From what I know from alcohol, I guess I would say on the West Coast, it was a different type of drinking. Now they was lit, so that was a backstory. But my wife, I'm telling my brother like, nigga, you lit, like.
Yeah.
Nigga, you go home. Like,
Yeah.
go home. You gotta go home.
Right.
And so he was like, nah, nigga, you can't go and I gotta go get my pistol. So I'm gonna go home and get dressed, like go change. And I'm like, I'm telling him because I move with a different, I tell my wife this all the time. Like I move with a different type of power. I move with that power, that type of power, like you think you finna rob me and that gun gonna jam on you.
Mm-hmm.
I really
That
move with
spiritual
that
power.
power, right?
That spiritual
And
power,
because
for
there's
sure.
levels to it. So you got the physical, you got the spiritual, and then you got the metaphysical. See, I'm
Okay.
in that metaphysical. I passed the spiritual. I don't gotta go to church. I overstand that shit.
Okay.
You feel me?
Gotcha.
We talking about the universe connecting. We talking about manifestation. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
We even talking like I looked into like the Western term is voodoo. They don't call it that. They call it something else. I don't know. But I can't. You know what I'm saying?
Voodoo is a good thing, though. I mean,
It's
they
just
made
a
it seem like
spiritual
it was bad.
awakening, really.
Absolutely.
It's just
Yeah.
being and understanding that is multiple entities around you that you could tap in
Absolutely.
and control and use.
You got them
right?
demons out there
Yeah.
too. Watch out, man.
Yeah.
In different realms.
Oh,
man.
hey, listen, it's all real, but you
Them
just have
demons
to.
everywhere.
You a demon. We a demon.
Absolutely.
Shit, motherfucker, hit
Compared
you
to
at the
others.
wrong time. You would
Absolutely.
do some
Yeah.
shit to him, right? So it's just being able to tap in. But I just, it was one of them things, man, where once, damn, I forgot what I was gonna say, bro. It took me there. You said them demons. I was like, boy,
them
this
demons, nigga, them demons that got your ass.
Yeah.
Demons that came back around, boy.
Yeah, for real. You
Talking
feel me?
about the
But yeah,
love,
the
man.
drinking.
And the drinking.
Yeah,
on-
the drinking. But I once I seen that, it kind of made me realize, like, damn, man, it's a different type of living, right?
Yeah.
So I said that to say this. My brother was drunk. He took me to the spot, right? We go to the spot where nigga, I'm so happy he was there with the thing, right? You hear me?
Oh, now you happy you had
Right,
it
you,
back.
you understand me? When you get it, you know the environment. When you get there, you like,
Yeah, man, we
okay,
need that
my boy.
thing, man.
Yeah,
These niggas looking
yeah.
crazy.
You hear me?
Yeah.
And we talking about in the city. Now we we on Martin Luther King. You feel
Oh,
me?
yeah, okay.
It could go down. You
Yeah.
could get tried, but
Understood.
so we go in there, and my wife like, man, live in the moment with me. Just live in the moment. I know your principles and your values, and I'm not telling you, but just live in the moment with me. You feel me? And
Right.
just try this. You feel me? Like, because when I had it when I was 21, I told bro, what the fuck is this? I need a piece of my boy. Get the, you hear me? And so he remembered that. He was like, yeah, because last time, you feel me, you ain't like it. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
I didn't understand like it was a staple of Detroit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's one of
It's
those,
like-
it's one of
yeah.
those things. Like you go to New York, you eat a slice of pizza, you
Absolutely.
make sure you eat a
Got you.
bagel. You feel me? And everybody gonna have their different spots where they like, this the one.
Yeah,
you
right,
feel me?
right.
So this was his number one, like, go to, you feel me? And we went, and I had one, bro, and they waited. And this how ironic this shit is. They bring mines first. Before
They
anybody
almost made you eat it.
Before anybody, it's like
They almost made you eat first, huh?
Bro, before anybody got their food, they put the shit in front of me. So everybody looking at me
you and
because they know I don't really fuck with this shit.
Yeah.
Right? So I look at wifey, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I take the fork, because you eat this shit with a fork. Like, you know what I'm saying? This shit's big
Yeah,
as
it got
fuck.
the works on it, huh?
Because
you got the works on it.
it's basically a fucking chili dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With some onions on it. That's
different though, B. It's different though.
You know
You
what
in
I'm saying?
Detroit, man.
I
You in
don't know
Detroit.
what they did to the sauce, because that shit was fire.
I'm telling you.
You know, I lived in the moment. So when I took my first bite, I'm about a quarter through the motherfucker, right? I'm taste bugs busted. Now you hear me? I'm like, this shit's so good. I said, the waiter came back. Now he bringing they shit.
Yeah.
I said, can I get one more of these extra onions, and then give me some fries? Put the chili on the fries.
Look, now you fat
Fuck
now.
Fuck it, we going in. We going
Now
in.
you fat.
You feel me? Wifey, my bro laughing, he rolling, because he like, I knew you was gonna say that shit. You feel me?
For real.
And yeah, I enjoyed that moment, and it was a great moment for me. You know what I'm saying? So that goes
Absolutely,
back to
man.
what you're saying about living in the moment.
Man,
that was a long ass backstory. Y'all gonna
It
learn.
was kinda long,
I got a
nigga.
long fucking backstory.
It was long.
You know what I'm saying?
But you touched a lot of bases on that
Yeah.
with family, you know what I mean? Just kind of almost just stepping outside of your comfort zone, you
Yeah.
know, and I kind of feel like a lot of us is not used to that. You definitely have to get confident enough to step out of your comfort zone, no matter what you do. I mean, it's always that leap of faith we be scared to take. But I've noticed and I've learned if you do, just go for it. Just
Yeah.
do it. Like you be surprised. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So yeah. Shout out to stepping out of your comfort zone and trying something new after how many years?
Shit, 5-6 years.
That's insane, man. I don't know if I could have been able to do it, man. You
Yeah.
know, it's almost like breaking a bad habit. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it takes as much time to do so. So
Yeah, no,
That's
I
dope.
mean, shit. Even still, like I noticed, like the body is a fucking crazy being.
Show
'Cause
tempo, man.
I've been eating so much meat. I
Show
just wanna.
tempo, man.
I just said, I'm not eating no meat or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Till November, till Thanksgiving. Right now, I'm finna go on a long fast, because it's a lot of things that I want too. You know what I'm saying? That I'm a fast for, but at the same time, I got to strengthen my mind and get ready for them, because you got to be mindful of what you ask for. You got to be ready for
Absolutely.
that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I'm like I said, I'm building my portfolio so that I can go out and pitch to these different companies of how I can help them gain value. You know what I'm saying? How I can bring things to the table for them to gain customers, also gain revenue. You know what I'm saying? And gain
Sounds good.
notoriety. You know what I'm saying? Out here.
Absolutely.
So it's a lot of things that I'm asking for that I'm about to jump into and go into business for myself. You know what I'm saying?
It makes sense though. It's just you just got to make it make sense though.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah. And
That's what
it
it's about.
and
Just
it's
making it make
it's
sense.
coming, but it's like I told myself, sometimes you got to give up some things that you got to get what you want. You know what I'm saying? To leave room for new things to
Like
come
that.
in.
That's
You know what I'm
nice.
saying? So it's just
Yeah.
like, all right, I'm gonna give some of this stuff up that I love. You know what I'm saying? Which is food. I'm gonna eat clean. So I can have clean thoughts. I'm about to
Mm,
go through a lot of rejection is what I realized, like,
right.
and having
A lot of
understanding.
discipline
A
for
lot of people
sure.
finna tell me no. I'm
Hmm.
gonna come to their door, they're gonna be like, no.
Hmm.
It's a lot of rejection. So I have to have a clean mind in knowing that, I might get 100 no's, but I just need that one to bust it
Opportunity,
open.
man.
You know what I
That's all
mean?
it's about. Yes, definitely.
So
I totally agree, man. I actually, I kind of went through something similar, just like steady being told, no, 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 you don't have enough experience, with work, you know what I mean? Like having your CDLs, you know what I
mhm.
mean? It can be a give and take,
Right.
They want you to have that experience over the
Right,
road, you know what I
right.
mean?
Of
Before you
course.
can get something local, which to me is kind of backwards because you would, you would kind of think you would want to get experience at home before
Right.
you send them over the road, you know
Right.
what I mean? So, just not having the experience from going over the road and looking for something local and just being turned down and turned down and turned down to finally just last week, you know what I mean? Just been told, I'm gonna give you opportunity,
Mm,
you know what I mean? And
yeah.
that's why I said, because you
Okay.
mentioned opportunity. So I finally got the opportunity. Now I'm able to utilize my CDLs
Mm,
local. I don't have
right.
to leave my kids or nothing in that nature to get paid for work,
And
man.
that's
So
and
yeah,
that's how you stay persistent too, bro. A lot of people would have went on the road just because they felt like the only way to do it.
it
Like
ain't, man.
it's
Trust me.
always multiple ways of doing
Trust your
things.
mind,
Yeah.
man. Trust your mind. Trust your vision. If you have a vision on something, stick with it. No matter how many times you fall, always stick with the vision, man. That's what I say.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and like you said as well, just keeping a clear mind through it
Yeah.
all,
Yeah.
through the process.
Yeah.
That's what it's about, man.
And
Just
knowing that you're gonna go through a process because the
absolutely,
process is hard as a motherfucker.
absolutely, man.
Motherfucker be acting like that shit easy.
Ain't nothing given to you,
Shit, that
man.
shit
You
hard.
got to work for everything.
Even from coming to starting from where I started, in 2020, getting my first camera. I got the camera and didn't know how to use the motherfucker, bro. I knew
Nigga
how to
ain't know how
turn
to
it.
turn it on.
Nigga, I knew how it said on and off. I had that much in me, right?
Facts.
But I'm talking about when you learning about lighting, exposures,
The
and
angles and all that.
saturations and the
Yes,
colors
absolutely.
in it, and you know what I'm saying, being able to get the most out of the camera, right?
Mhm.
Bro, I had to learn all that through, Nova, you know what I'm saying,
Absolutely.
and many others that supported, throughout the years, you know what I'm saying. It's just you gotta take that process. It was a hard process to get here now. I feel like after 3 years, I'm finally ready because the whole goal was never, a lot of people didn't know. The whole goal was never to have to go hand in hand. What I say hand in hand is we used to, hand in hand. We used to get it
Absolutely.
in the mud. So hand in hand, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to have to wait on a client to call me. I wanted to create the business to where I went to the clients and I created the business. You know what I'm
Absolutely. You
saying?
already knew what you was coming
Right.
for,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? So
It was set in
it
stone.
was set in stone. So
Mhm.
now after 3 years, I feel knowledgeable. I feel understanding enough. I done ventured into film. So I know how to create a commercial,
Hmm.
create a concept for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm working with different actors such as yourself
That's
to where I
deep.
can get the talent and put the talent involved. I'm also working with musicians so that I can get the music. You know what I'm
Just up in
saying?
your game,
Yeah.
just
So when I
as you
come, it's a
go.
full
Yeah.
package because the whole purpose was to have a full studio where we do everything. We doing sitcoms,
Like
we
Tyler
doing
Perry,
movie,
like
the
Tyler
same,
Perry, pretty
same.
much.
But
Yeah.
for my inspiration was Dame Dash.
Okay.
You feel me?
Dame
So
Dash, smart
you know
man,
what I'm
man.
saying? My inspiration was Dame Dash. So seeing Dame create a whole new network and then get on a Fox network where they're doing, things about diabetes,
Hmm.
because he got diabetes. So I mean, it's not diabetes. I'm mistaken. He got one of the illnesses. Don't let me misquote that. But he got things that he got to do in order to live.
Right.
So he created a lifestyle of just putting that out there. You know what I'm saying? And then getting on national TV to where he getting paid for it now. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Right.
it was my motivation to keep going. Like I'm gonna have my own. I knew within I gave myself 10 years. You know what I'm saying? I knew it wasn't gonna be the next day. It was 5
And
years.
diabetes, he does have
Is it diabetes?
diabetes.
Okay, I
Yeah.
just didn't want to
Type
misquote
1.
that. Type.
Yeah.
Okay, love.
Since the age 15. Shout out to Dame
Shout
Dash.
out to Dame. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to good fact check, bros. But I that was my inspiration, and I knew that one day I would have it, and it's coming. It's getting closer and closer because I know I'm gonna get them budgets, and
It's
one
like
day I'm gonna
right
have
there.
them real budgets. You feel me?
It's right
When
there,
when
man.
we got 100K to play with, and we finna shoot a real
It's right there, man.
YouTube special.
You know what
hear
I'm talking
me?
about?
Nah, I'm going to Netflix. Fuck what y'all talking about. But and I
Netflix
just re-
do pay the bag.
I just
though.
really found out that they don't really mess with indie though. Cause
Okay.
you know, I've been looking into the cameras. Canon just had a camera approved that's Netflix approved, right?
Okay.
And it's like 5 racks. I was like, oh yeah, that's in my price range. I'm saving for that. We finna get that,
Absolutely.
right?
Yeah.
But then I'm looking into, okay, now when I get that, do I got the green light or do I got to go around some red tape? Of course, it's red tape. You feel me?
Absolutely.
They don't fuck with indies.
That's what
It's
anything
only
you
maybe
do.
3 or 4 companies that they actually fuck with. So now I know to go submit to those companies to order to get to the Netflix. So it's always somebody gonna take it. It's basically they taking a piece of the bread.
They want their crumb.
They want they you feel
want
me?
it.
They want
They
their
want
piece.
it, man. They
And
want
so
it.
I just been doing my research on it, you know, and just staying ahead of the game. That's why I said I'm fasting for some things that I want because I know what I want and it's gonna take some time. You know what I'm saying?
Also, fasting is a thing to do. You should definitely fast. Fasting is okay. It's healthy. It'll actually save your life. You know, you should take your time to to do something different. You know what I mean? Give up some habits you've been having for a long time. You know, like my boy said, he's going to fast to get his mind right. I mean, it definitely puts you in the right state of mind, and it can be beneficial. to
It's
you.
very beneficial.
So,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's very beneficial.
look into that fasting, man.
For all
3 days, a week. How long do you normally fast?
I'm gonna be honest, you know, I'm extreme, so I stopped eating meat. Like I said, I stopped eating meat for 3 years, like chicken, beef, everything for
Yeah.
3 years. But within those 3 years, I probably fasted. I can't even tell you how many times. I
Yeah.
think the longest I've ever went was 40 days and 40 nights.
Whew.
But
40
not
days and
like,
40
but
nights,
I was
man.
on. It was like broken up. So it was broken up into categories. So it was 1 week I was doing raw, like nothing's cooked. Literally, you eating everything raw, like the green
Okay.
peppers, red peppers, fruit. So you got to mix life. This is where I learned about life is eating.
Okay.
Life is bitter and sweet.
Right.
You have to learn to eat with the bitter and the sweet. If you
Okay.
can't take one or the other, you'll never be truly aligned.
Okay.
Right? That's life. But it's also evident in the food because I would eat a green pepper or a red pepper and it's bitter as hell.
Okay.
But then I would eat a grape right next to it and it's sweet.
Yeah.
Right? So
Right.
I would have to balance it out. You know what I'm saying? The bitter fruits with the
Yin
sweet
and
fruits.
yang, huh?
The exact same thing. It's there, it's
Absolutely.
evident in life. So that's one of the things I learned through eating.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
just
absolutely.
just a download coming into you while you eating this shit. I'm like, damn. Get this. All right, that's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, that's cool,
That's
that's
cool.
cool.
You feel me? Like, and you gotta,
Absolutely.
you gotta, and another way to look at it, you know, beyond being beneficial and healthy in your life, you gotta let go of things to let things in. If you got a room packed full of shit and you don't never take nothing out, you can't
Right.
put nothing in that room.
That's true.
So you got to be able to let things go in order to bring new things. A lot of people just want their room packed. And you can see that in grandma and them house. You go to grandma's house,
Absolutely,
you
yeah.
walk in her room, every goddamn
Hoarder.
thing
You
is,
call her a hoarder.
is
Yeah,
everything
hoarder.
is there from the last fucking 20
Been here
years.
for
It's like,
30 years,
let
Granny.
this shit go. This
Please.
dish you got from Auntie Sue
Still
is
got
okay.
dirt on that
Let somebody
motherfucker, like,
use it or something.
Give it up. Shit.
A lot of times you see that. So that's another way to look at it beyond being beneficial because it's most definitely
Man,
beneficial,
that's
like you
nice.
said, it's beneficial, but is you gotta let go to let in. So
That's deep, man. I like
yeah,
that.
bro. So that's our time for the day, y'all.
Absolutely,
we just
man.
want to tell y'all it's love and peace. You know what I'm saying?
Peace
From my
and
brother and
love.
I, you know what I'm saying? We definitely coming with it. You know what I'm saying? This episode 1, pilot
Absolutely.
1, the first one. You know what I'm saying?
The first one.
And we done.
You hear me?